Today's Tale Series is playing BattleTech once again, and we're up against Spartan 3, and I am rolling in probably a familiar lance by now. The old 2 Hunchbacks, a Centurion, and a Locust. Actually, this is slightly not familiar because I have changed out one of the Hunchbacks for the Centurion there. In the hopes that we can do a little bit better. I have not had much luck with this lance. I think it's a little too all in on the brawl. But we'll see how we do. We've changed up some of the pilots to maybe get up this hill a little bit quicker. So the idea here is we just roll on in, firing lasers, and we see who wins when the dust settles, really. I've brought the AL in the hopes that maybe we could do some LRM-10 stuff if things get a little standoffish. So if they have a brawl lance, I have a brawl lance, maybe I can drop LRM-10s on them for a little, maybe make them think they need to come in. It is Arclight though, so we have to be a little careful with her. So we're probably just going to form up in the normal formation spot. I think this is like the evacuation point right about now, with the amount of times we take this spot. I'd like it if there was a little path maybe here, or a little path up this hill from either side. But instead we're given something pretty horrible to work with. Arclight, buddy, probably just get you sprinting here. I know from here to here you can fire, so we might even just park something like I'd prefer these guys were in here since they can bulwark up. We are hitting trees, which is probably not doing us any favors. No favors to be had, and we'll form up just a little like this, just while we work out what the opponent has before we go over this hill. I think rushing the hill straight away is not the best of ideas. It never seems to work out for me. They seem to be always bulwarked and braced over here. A lot of people I notice are going this way. I think this is probably the better plan if you're on this side, to maybe travel over this way. You get a lot of this hill cover, you get to work out what's going on. You don't get a lot of trees though, like you've only got trees here. And then if you want to engage on this, you've got to run into this kind of, or up onto this hill. Alright, so we might have a look at what's going on. Probably ozone here. You're going to take a sprint for me, buddy. Should be okay. We'll face the hump a little over. But I want to start walking in. Maybe we'll start walking in. I'll just start giving them the non-hump side. Wow, that was super lucky. That was literally on the edge right there. It was just intersecting that thing. Okay, so we know that he's going that way, kind of, with a unit. We'll bring you... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to park everybody in these trees for a sec. If he goes over here to fire, we can come this way. If he comes over here, we can work things out. For now, we're just going to be a little cautious of what's going on. Yes. I love how everyone's just facing sideways here. Bit of torso twisting galore. We'll keep you towards the back for now, Sumo. You're in range if things get shifty. Okay, so we know there's this guy. We'll see if he reserves here. He might just run in. 20 tons. Okay, so that's the Locust. So we know he's got a Locust here at least. At least it's not 35 tons. I'm glad to see that's not a fire starter. Doesn't mean there can't not be a fire starter, but it lowers the chances at least a little. Coming in, sir. You're coming in. Are you gonna sensor lock? Surely not, right? Yeah. So that's probably braced, right? We're just gonna reserve in while we see what else maybe comes into range. So that's just clearer vision. It's not too bad of a move. He's basically made it that if I want to walk in and have a look at it, I would have to get shot most likely. Worst case scenario, we probably run this over for some running vision. Although Sumo's not exactly a sprinter. So we could go something like this. Move in a brace. Gives us vision, and then we can fire with something over here. We can actually sensor lock with... we've got a sensor locker, don't we? Or did I remove that? Oh, I removed Mockingbird, didn't I? What an idiot. What an ash... Yeah, okay. That sucks. We'll take a move and a brace. It's probably a little early to risk this. I could have braced with one of these guys. Because now he can drop LRMs if he's got them. That was a little silly actually. I should have braced over here. He had no vision. We could have mitigated a lot of damage by moving these two first. We can still hit this guy with a large laser. That'll do about 20 damage if it hits. I mean, this guy's moving fast. And an LRM-10. So we'll probably do like 2 damage to start. What version is this? It's the machine gun with Showboat. He's got sensor locking here. Could mean, if he's got sensor locking on his Locust, it could mean... that he's got literally a step too far. I would have to move to about here somewhere. Alright, Buckshot. I'm gonna move Buckshot here. Buckshot's actually just gonna brace. If it goes into my turn, then we're gonna reserve. He could have, of course, reserved us. I should really reserve down to phase 1. Probably means he's got a heavy here. Maybe an Orion. We'll soon find out if a bunch of LRM spam comes in. 15 LRMs. It's a little bit cloak and dagger back there, isn't it? Just gonna reserve again. Okay, it is my turn now. Alright. So we can fire with you, at least, and then we could think about the medium lasers on the other dude. Whew, that's some hit chances. Two damage? I'd love to see 2 damage. Ooh, 4 damage. Excellent. Well, it's a start, at least. Oh, I forgot your arc light. Yikes. I should have moved you, but fine. I could run in. What kind of chances are we looking at, though? Probably something horrendous. I think we'll just move sideways a bit and brace. Get that reserve going. Hey, Nurgle. How's it going? I'm playing a wacky lance today. It's not optimal. It's the all-in brawl. And I thought I'd change out the Hunchback 4G for a Centurion AL to see how I go with that. It's been going alright actually. He's going to reserve in. It's fine, we'll reserve back. I started playing a lot of the dual fire starter lances, so things like 2 fire starters, a Kintaro, and something else. I think a 4G, a Hunchback, and I've also started playing a fair bit of the Sumo, Locust, Treb, Kintaro stuff. So it's been getting there. And then I've just been playing some fun lances. I have a lance that's made up of 3 Centurions. Wow, that was 5 LRMs. 3 Centurions and a fire starter. Everything has to have a fire starter these days. It's It's either that or some form of sumo to protect yourself from a damn fire starter. Could fire on this now. Before he moves. I still don't know what the enemy has here, which is really annoying. I should have kept I don't mind the one fire starter. It basically just runs a distraction, right? A lot of people tend to see a fire starter and go all in on it. I really don't want to cross this point here. Safe moves first. We could get sensor locked here. Maybe we take something like this. Or we sprint you. I think we're going to sprint you. It's probably the safest move we've got here. While we just work out what he's got. Alright, so we've got one more back here. That's probably what just fired. That's his medium. So this is bean, so this is definitely what fired. I wonder if we're thinking of Vindy. I saw you started signing up for the Inner Sphere stuff. Which is good. It is pretty, it can be as hard or as easy as you want, that Inner Sphere stuff. Like I was saying before, I've only done, okay, he's gonna move back and sense lock. I've only done one fight in like I've only done one fight in like 2 weeks. And that's just because, okay, cool, he's going for that. So we kind of know he just wants to fire things from downtown. I'm probably happy to maybe bum rush this then. Yeah, like I don't even play a few matches. I've played 1 in 2 weeks, and that's just because I'm lazy. I could have played more. We're gonna reserve here actually. This could get dangerous if he's got an Apex on some sort of large LRM thing. And it only takes me probably 5 minutes every now and then to just look at the map, move my jump ship. That, and I think it's interesting that you get some wacky lances. Like last night, one of our friends are getting invaded. Yeah. One of our friends are getting invaded by a whole lot of assault stuff. There's an Apex. Okay. That's fine. We're going to rush this now, I think. We're not going to sit around for this. He's just going to LRM us forever. 20, we don't know. We still don't know where the other sensors are. This guy's playing super cautiously. He's got a heavy. If he nails this a few more times, we're just going to move it back. It should survive pretty easy. Gives us a chance to get over that hill though. I haven't had much luck with this lance. I find without the LRMs of the Treb. Did he reserve? No, he didn't. I find without the LRMs from the Treb, you kind of have a hard time forcing people into it. They do this weird backup thing. I'm hoping he's taken some sort of long-range lance. Yeah, I just rotated out the P because I just want to play without it, just for a little, see what it's like. But yeah, we're definitely just going to sprint in here. He's probably going to lock one of the mediums. Whatever medium he locks, we're just going to walk and brace, sprint everyone else in. Might even be able to make trees here. If I was him, I would probably jump this forward. Here we go. This is going to be the turn where it all happens. You'll start, my friend. You'll start. So obviously wants to lock something and just blast it to hell. It's still going to take me a turn to get in on all this junk. We'll probably move here. Whatever he locks over there will move. We'll probably move this to aggregate a little. Is he really going to fire at this? Oh, he's all inning on that locust. Okay. I wish I had a fire starter now. Yeah, I'm not sure about the... The Enforcer freaks me out a little. That back armor, it's just so paper. Like, I look at a lot of these mechs, and you gotta be scared of some of this back armor stuff, right? Because a lot of times what you're expecting, if you're always expecting... The worst case scenario is you're always expecting 2 fire starters, right? So, first fire starter jumps in, sets you on fire. Second one jumps in, sets you on fire. You're always assuming the next turn they're going to get behind your mech. And some of these things are just so scary. I suppose... He's going for the lock here. He's just trying to finish off that poor old locust. I really can't get shots in this. I'd like to know where the rest of his mechs are. Definitely want to run down that heavy if I find it. He should have lock range there. He does not. Okay. So let's see what a sprint gets us. I still don't know where the damn heavy is. So he has no vision here. I give him the hump. To this side. He might come around and try and shoot us in the back. Maybe we just face like this. Do I want buckshot in there or do I want you in? Yikes, that's not the way you can go. Okay, we're blocking, so we gotta move. Are we really blocking? Oh, we are, because Arclight's in the way. Interesting. I'll get you in first, I think. You're the best armored here. Just want to see what's going on. What is this? Fliminick, just hiding behind rocks. Way back here. This is definitely something new. Most people tend to play in this area. Or at least here. This is amazing. 70 tons? What's 70 tons? He hasn't fired a lot of LRMs either. He's gonna come in to shoot. It's not even... What is this? I think you're right. It might be a full jump behind you and kill you, Lance. I think we're just going to have to face front on everyone. Alright, we're going to party in these trees, I guess, for now. Is he going to step this out? Surely he jumped this. Jump here. Towards this. I'm down a mech. Sumo's just doing his thing back here. It takes Sumo forever to get back to us. Cataphract. Wow. Is that what was LRMing me? It was. That's toast. With Sumo in it, it's got bulwark. We're gonna just wail on this thing though, because it's got fairly low armor for a heavy. Is there a move and a fire? There is not particularly, is there? Sprint in. He gets the fire with everything next turn. We're gonna just eat a chunk load of damage here, but I think this is gonna be our best target. He played real... yeah. I mean, it could work. He's played really defensively. He gets a full turn of me firing into all this, right? So, this guy fires... We're just going to have to slowly bulwark everyone up. Arclight's going to have some issues, but she can probably go last on my move cycle here to keep the evasion. We don't know what this is. He hasn't fired a lot of LRMs at us. I'm guessing he doesn't have a huge selection of LRMs back there. Is he moving and locking? If I was him, I would move and lock. Maybe Arclight, force her to go now. I'm definitely not going with her anyway. He gets first turn. Okay. I'm just reserving in. We'll move Sumo last. Everyone's just going to turn sideways though. So what's he got? He's got this and this. Hey William. His first match of the day. It took me forever to get a game today actually. I was a little afraid that I was just going to be sitting around staring at a screen forever. I think it took me like 20 plus minutes. Centurion, my favorite. Apex and a Centurion. Definitely an interesting choice. Alright, buckshot's up first. Rotate. The hump's taken... Well, actually that side's taken a bit of damage, but... You're up first, my friend. We're gonna have to rotate a little funky here. I'm gonna be a little scared of this. But we should be doing okay. I tried to join someone's game today and yeah, I got some issues. Hey, I'm not sure you should be watching my stream then. Really? Is today the day that it all gets randomized and we all get to see what's happening? Kinda just wanna... Oof. I think we're gonna eat this. Alright, I'll have to check it out. I do have to play my... I'm also supposed to play my Solaris... my Solaris game as well. I've been a bit bad. Actually, I should have toasted this maybe. And I haven't played my Solaris game. Alright, so we should be bulwarked here now. That should ease up a little on this. Well, I definitely wish I had a fire starter now. It's all good. I think it wouldn't even matter. I mean, I definitely am not, I'll tell you one thing. I'm definitely not using this lance. This is my for funds lance. And it will not get, it will not get any usage. My Centurion lance is probably not going to get any usage either. And I think you can already guess at the meta lances and what's coming. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a lot of these games are very RNG dependent. Like it will come down to a bit of RNG, I think. I kind of want to shoot this guy on the side. Which side's the AC arm? So it's all on this side. It's all on that side. I kind of want to move and fire. I could reserve. He's probably just gonna keep wailing on this. Although then he gets the bulwark. I'm not gonna let that happen actually. We've got a couple of minutes here. Let's have a look. Could take 2 movement here. Can I rotate well? I cannot. I could rotate like this. Yeah, I thought it was getting reseeded. Is there a one that'll give me evasion and a decent twist? There is. I'm down for this. Yeah, because I looked at the brackets the other day. I looked at the brackets the other day and I saw somebody and I said I was fighting them and they told me that that they would not, that it's gonna get randomized on the day of after closure or something. I would desperately love to get that arm. I don't think I can shift enough here. He's gonna bulwark. Maybe I should have gone for Apex. Apex can't bulwark here. And I've maybe thrown my lot too much in on the cat. He'll probably go for Arclight here. I'd say Arclight's okay for armor as well. Damn, if I can get around on the side of this. I haven't played a lot of, the only matches I haven't played much of is 25 mil. I don't know if it's because I don't really enjoy the heavy and assault stuff. Or what, but yeah, I don't play a lot of 25 mil. I don't think I've played one 25 mil yet, actually. I joined a game, and then it broke on me, and that was the only time I tried for a 25 mil. I think I like medium mechs and light mechs more than anything. Are you really moving that? Are you gonna brace that? Surely. He's okay, so he's torso twisting. Surely he's gonna brace here. No, he's just wailing on buckshot. Okay. I love that. It's just bad. It's all bad. It's just terrible. Don't do it. Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna reserve in. It's gonna be my start. Thing is this is not a bad move. I have no, I mean, I've got no, I've got no stab damage. I literally have no stab damage here. Alright, so we're gonna rotate here and fire on this. I think we just blast it. I mean, it's pretty sick on armor. He's looking a little haggard. Yeah, no problem. You should definitely drop by the Discord though. There's a shit ton going on all of them. I might fire with you first, actually. I think. Yeah, this guy's not long for the world. I definitely would have moved this. I would have looked for... I would have maybe torso twisted here. Or backed up. I mean, you've got some decent range on this. This is... It's gonna fall apart before it gets in anywhere. This is why yeah. Somebody asked me the other day in one of my games, do I bring any heavies to this? And this is the struggle with a heavy, right? Is the initiative phase just shafts it if everyone else is going before you and you make a silly move. Oh, he's running hot on the Vindy too. I mean, he could multi-shot a lot of this with Apex, spread his damage out a bit. PPC shot? No, he's just cooling down. That's the other thing I like about these 4Ps is you just fire forever, right? No fear at all. Okay, well if he's done that, and he's backed up over there, I'm just going to keep torso twisting then. To move this, he'd have to put it in a really garbage situation. I think he's going to stay where he is. Yeah, fairly much. Oh, this thing. This has had it. We're not going to be able to kill it this turn. And unfortunately we've taken nothing off it. But he's going to be pretty hard up here. I could get... I'm tempted to swing this way with Arclight. I don't think I can get... Yeah, I could have... It would have been more tempting. I would have been tempted for the shoulder, actually, because this is the damaged shoulder here. Oh, he's actually lost the AC-10. I didn't notice he'd lost the AC-10. So if I can kill off the PPC, he's basically down to a bunch of medium lasers. He's actually still fairly okay. Yeah, that's the only problem. If I move this, I'm looking at... what would I be looking at? I'd be looking at about 100 damage from this guy. Alright, he's just trying to... Yeah, he's trying what you're suggesting. He wants that front shot. But it's not working out for him well at all. Alright, so you get up here, and what can you do? I would have loved trees, my friend, but I guess not. Something like this. And then we get to start the next turn before his mediums. I'm down for this. I could even just absolutely close in. I think that would be... Okay, we can't even get that in there. I think I might consider this. We get this turn, and then he's far enough away that he can't punch us, and then we get next turn. We might even ignore this guy a little and face forward or side. We'll give him front, I think. I'm better off getting shot in the back by this than this guy shooting us in the arm, I think. Alright, let's go, baby. Okay, well that's a start. Would have helped if the large laser had hit. I'm definitely going to risk Apex Arclight though. I mean, to take maybe 125 damage from this is not too bad. He probably keeps backing up. If he backs up, I'm definitely just going to hammer it in the side now. One of these from the side will melt it, right? Is he going to fire a laser at this? Or is he going to fire into this? Yeah, sure. He has to get pretty lucky with those rolls, though. So if he goes last, I go first, which means I get to go with Arclight. Or I reserve in. He goes first, I go last, he goes first. I go last, he goes first. And then what? He goes... Shit, I've got 50 seconds. If he goes first... I don't think it matters too heavily here. In fact, could even be sneaky here. Would it be worth? Probably not. Sprint would probably be better for us. Sprint in some trees. I'd actually prefer a sprint to these trees right here. No, yeah, that's fine. He has to go somewhere real crazy to get in, I think. So I go first. Arclight goes. He sensor locks. This goes. I would like my turn before this stuff, really. Or do I want one of his mediums to go first? I gotta get quicker on the maths for initiatives here. I think basically what I want is for his mediums to go first, which would require me to go last. Is he gonna go for this? That's probably gonna shoot across this way, or is he looking for this? I don't know if a punch into this is worth. Punch into this would set up for this maybe punching us. He is really preoccupied with this. Okay. Let's think about this. So we punch him. Can we punch him? We can. From a tree. We wouldn't rip anything really unless we hit that. And then we move sideways, fire. This comes in. We go this way because we're better off shooting these arms. This is probably not going to fire on this then. So I go, he reserves. I reserve, he goes first. That should be okay. So this thing's got no evasion now. So now if he reserves, I reserve, he goes first. He has to move one of these. Unless he wants to sense lock this. At which point I reserve, he still goes first. So he has to move one of these. So I get to move you without getting shot by 2 mediums. This is working out alright on the initiatives here. I really want to shoot this guy in the front now. I think I can get to these trees with a move. I don't know if the torso twist is going to be that great, but it might have to do. Alright, cool. So now I reserve, it's still his start. I could have gone with this. He might fire on this. I don't care if he fires on this. Unless you can't. Oh, wow, you could. He could hit cap it with some real insane rolls. Alright, he shouldn't be in punch range. He's gonna fire on this again. Oh, this thing's tanked like a beast. Alright, I don't care if that hump. Oh no, that's my hump. Why is my hump taking a everything? Alright, so yes. Trees. Oh, and I can rotate. How's he gonna move with this? He He could go this way and shoot us in the back. PPC to the back will hurt a lot. But it might be worth him not shooting us in that front anymore. So he goes with this. We toast you, please sir, just get off my lawn. Amazing. Alright, so now decisions, right? You maybe travel this way. I'm just gonna shoot this guy on the side. If I can. Try and rip off that AC. Arclight needs some trees. So Arclight gets trees here, fires in the side. You fire into the side if you can. And he loses the AC. He goes down to 2 medium lasers and an LRM-10. This is probably the next target anyway. Apex in a Centurion is not gonna survive long. Just has to keep moving. I think I've played this guy before. I'm hoping he is not looking for the disconnect button. I can't remember if he plays to the end or not. You got 10 seconds though. Alright, we're going all in on this. Yeah. It has to be... The only times I like Apex is in a decent single fire weapon. Is that really how shit this is? What's going on here? Okay. What have I got from here? 70s. I definitely like something better than that. Is there a spot down here? Alright, so I can get some lasers in there as well. 2 evasion plus trees. The only other time I had some interesting times with her was it's 45, so these worth the heat. Is putting her in a Atlas at like the 20 mil bracket. And then you just drop an LRM 20 on people for a while. I don't know if you can do that so much anymore. Is this side shots as well? I'm probably happy to just fire him from the side from here. Yeah, the Atlas at the, I think it was either the 20 mil, I can't remember if you can't fit it into the, I'm pretty sure you can't fit the Atlas into the 15 mil bracket. It was something really gross where you basically fit the Atlas into a bracket, and yeah, it was just like the Atlas was just insane because nothing else could really keep up. I don't know how well it would do now with the changes in head hits. Alright, so at the best, what does he do here? Jump, fire, sensor lock, or you try to wipe this. He's got some shitty choices. Some real shitty choices. I mean, this thing here, you've got to expect that it's going to punch this, and then all of this fires in before this gets a go. If he's got precision strike, you could maybe... You could maybe push this a phase somehow. I do have to say, Sumo in a Locust is really growing on me. It's just there to be a real pest. like it's such a pest of a unit. People don't want to kill this because all of a sudden you've got these things on top of you. This is such a... It feels like a waste of time killing this. But at the same time... Oh, he's trying to call me out? I don't know if you can call out a AL with a Vindicator. He is pushing me a turn. That's kind of annoying. I might have to try and hit him in this leg. I don't know if I could drop him quick enough between all of this. It feels like a waste of time killing a 1v because it's so hard to hit. But yeah, at the same time, Sumo is just wrecking your turn orders here. Okay. So if I punch him, I have to roll pretty well on hitting that leg. Can I please... I bet you I can't hit him in that side, can I? I think I go for it anyway. We push him a turn. I don't have Fury. I don't have enough. Yeah, like right now. A bunch of shit firing on your non-treed, non-evasion... I should have gone from the trees. That's my bad. I mean, your non-treed, non-evasion Centurion Apex, right? Suddenly has... He's going to kill this next. He's probably going to run in and fire on it. I would. Would I? Maybe you could... It's got no evasion. You're better off firing, right? Because you get 25 over 15. That and machine guns are fairly dangerous by themselves, just for those random head hits that they seem to get. So if you're suddenly doing random head hits to a Paradise, it puts a lot of pressure on Paradise. Or even an arc light. Is he gonna fire from the trees? I think he's gonna, yeah. I should have punched from the trees. I had this spot right here. Who did he... He precision strike. Oh, I did not notice he precision strike arc light. I thought he precision struck one of these. Well, that's gonna suck for him. If he had precision struck one of these, at least he would have got this going before all of this wails on this thing. But now, we are giving up. Oh, if we don't get this guy down, he's gonna get the hump, probably. But we could rip a leg. Come on, leg. It's brutal in there. Have we hit him in the head? We have not. Alright, so now we can core him out. I would DFA this thing. I would have had enough of this game. I just DFA the damn locust. The other thing about... Oh, he's going to punch us. Okay, well that's another move. Actually, is that going to block? It might do some shenanigans for our line of sight here. Hopefully not. Poor guy. Okay, please don't be blocking my line of sight. Alright, looks like we're good. Can I even climb in closer? I can. I think we're just gonna run in. It's gonna probably end up being a brawl. I reckon some of this stuff's gonna come on in. I should have checked. Oh, I should have checked line of sights with this actually. But that's fine. Jamming everything. Happy for that. He might get up and kill my locust. This thing's gonna be in a bad state though. Can I actually climb in with you? I could. Would this be worth? What do you got from here? 70s versus... You're fully armored. 70s versus 85s. You're pretty good to go into this, I think. You've got full armor. It's probably better to just maximize those chances now. Yeah. I mean, he either shoot. I would shoot at the jump fire. Let's see. You fire this locust into this one, it maybe dies. It should die, unless you get some bad RNG. And then you could jump this way and fire in here. Maybe rip the hump off with the Vindy. You're still left with some really nasty stuff though. This locust might be next. Yeah, it's... I mean, right now it's about trying to take as much down with you, right? Oh my god, there we go. So, I guess he's gonna fire that in. Arclight's gonna keep moving towards this mess. I need to get a hold of somebody, I think. I think we're just gonna ram everything into this guy. We need to turn off some weapons here. I could overheat. In fact, I think we will start overheating. Just to wreck that thing. You say that, but I don't know, what, a DFA? How much armor has he got? So he could DFA twice with this. 2 head hits here, 2 head hits here. A Vindy versus a beaten up Hunchback? Sure. Oh. It would be a lot of work. It would be a lot of crazy RNG. So we'll wipe this thing. I think he's deciding whether he wants to shoot this or not. This is a small laser at least. So if he jumped to maybe here and fired everything, he's probably pretty good. I am actually enjoying, the thing I am enjoying is arc light on long range weapons and the changes they made to tactics, reducing minimum range. I think that's actually pretty interesting over the beta. It's kind of interesting jamming a PPC from close range into someone's back and not having any issues with it. Ah, really? Okay. He's trying for it. He is trying for it. You would have been better from this side, though. So you, sir, stand up and punch this thing. Let's have a look. How are you looking? Rotate. So you need to punch from over here, right? Rotate. No, you need to... Ugh. It doesn't matter. Well, it does, if I really wanted to be pedantic, but I can't do it anyway. From here, it would have been back shots. From here, it would have probably been back shots. Did I just kick him in the head? We go something like this. We're starting. This is probably going to be a little too hot for us. You know what? He deserves a laser funeral. Jesus. when a bunch of lasers is not enough. Oh, you're kidding, right? Okay, so I have to move like this. We'll just kind of give this guy back shots, maybe. Or I could rotate right where I am for 60s. Yeah, let's do that. Bulwark. Have a bulwark. He's worked that side over pretty well, though. Alright, finally. Oh, finally that thing's dead. This thing's still pretty tanky. Take me a few turns to kill this unless he wants to leap it on in. Leap it in, please. Don't leap back. Like, I could understand if you maybe had a chance, but you gotta leap forward. Give me something to work with here. You leap maybe here. Yeah. Is that gonna be a guard? That's gotta be a misclick, right? Surely he could have moved better than that. Oh, we're missing a leg. Okay. So you fire. I think DFA is the way to go. Oh my god, this leg. This leg animation is killer. can't even can't even sprint in to kick this man. Who's where? No, don't be doing that. I think we just run him down as best we can. Does it need to be you? Who can not fire from the back? It's probably gonna be you, right? So I think we stay with you. We shoot him in the side to shred evasion. We'll chill on this heat a little, because I just want evasion here. And then everybody's going to shoot him in the back with no evasion. Seems good. It's always for the glory. Can I don't even bother, right? We are getting dangerously hot. It's gonna suck a little for our hit chances as well, right? The +1 heat. From memory, there's no CT on CT ammo there. Do I have no fury? If I had fury, I would have furied this guy. Just to make this a little bit easier. Because then I could have got a turn before him, before he gets out of this situation. Let's just go all in. Come on, baby. No. 17? I was looking at, I wanted to run, is this going to be where you kill this? I wanted to run a Thunderbolt. And like there's 4 variants, right? And every single one of them has to flimmin' come with CT ammo. Oh, this guy's got nothing left here. We might get him with Arclight. I hope. Arclight's just gonna... I might just go for the shutdown play here. If I can get in close enough. It's like the engineers of the future just don't realize that... Ooh. Oh my god, this sucks for him.
Mission successful.
Yeah. It's like the engineers of the future just... I don't know. They just had a bit of a crazy moment. They're like, we're just going to jam ammo right next to this giant reactor in the middle of a mech. I didn't mind it. I mean, my opponent obviously didn't bring a greatest of shenanigans here. I mean, the cataphract probably killed him the most. Moving it like a crazy person probably killed him the most too. I definitely wouldn't have... I wouldn't have moved it forward. I would have maybe have moved it back. Or braced where I was, torso twisted. Because he was losing this heavily, right? I don't know. Apex and a Centurion as well. There's very few times a Centurion's gonna want to... Yeah, all good. I'll see you later, Nurgle. There's very few times that Apex is gonna want to fire a single weapon. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'll take another match. Alright, we'll take that as a good game though. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.